Well, Islanders, we've been here before. It seems like I've sat here several times in 2023 and shared that prices are set to increase on many popular onboard activities. That indeed is the case today as Carnival Cruise Line shares they're increasing prices both on internet and dining options. At the same time that they're announcing these price increases, they're also sharing that they are removing a dining option, a popular dining item from onboard cruise ships. We'll talk about that on the show today. We're also going to share a gut-wrenching story of a crime that took place on board a cruise ship. This is involving a crew member and a minor. We'll talk about that on the show today. We have a whole lot more to discuss as well. We all need some time in the islands. Let's go there now on Island Time. A big happy Saturday to all you Islanders. We hope that you had a great week and you're enjoying your weekend. It's a busy time of year and I hope you have some time to relax a little bit. Take some time for yourself, even if it's just time to watch this show. We're going to spend some time together. Today we're on Island Time. I am Derek. Let's drop our anchors and take some time to relax in the islands together. We have an answer to a question that many of you have been asking. We're going to share that after this. We want to make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. You are either a subscriber or a future subscriber. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell to receive notifications when we upload new content. Let's share this answer. Many of you have asked, how long is Kendall Fire staying on board the Carnival Jubilee? Of course, she is the inaugural cruise director. She is going to be on board now, we know, until around the end of March. Her replacement, Lewis Clare, is coming on March the 11th. Which is big because that is Texas spring break. Some of you are on that cruise. We are on the following week, March the 16th. We're excited about that. But Lewis Clare will be on there. He will spend a week or two with Kendall. Kendall is officially signing off on March the 26th. She will, of course, be back on. Later on, I think it's May that she hops back on board. I wanted to share that because many of you have asked that question, and now we know. Let's talk about the increase of prices for certain onboard items. Carnival has shared throughout the week that they are raising some prices on some of the things that we enjoy the most. This is nothing new to us. Does it not seem like we've been here 3 or 4 times this year talking about prices increasing? And yes, every time they increase, it's by $1 or $2, but still it's $1 or $2 4 times a year or in 18 months is quite a bit of money. The first item that Carnival Cruise Line is increasing prices on is their Wi-Fi. Now, the cheapest option for purchasing Wi-Fi is still to purchase it before you get on board. There's cheaper prices if you do that. If you wait until you get on board, you're paying the more expensive prices. Here are the prices for Wi-Fi if you purchase it before you get on board. There's 3 different packages. If you just need social media, you want to post that picture of you laying on the beach, you can get the social media package. It's going from $12.75 to $15.30 per device per day. The value plan is going from $17 to $19.55, and the premium plan, which is a plan that you can watch videos on. You can go live on Facebook or on YouTube, things like that. It's going from $18.70 to $21.25. Again, this is per device per day, okay? So now you're looking at spending a lot more on Wi-Fi, about a 20% increase just this time. And like we've said, Wi-Fi has gone up several times the last 18 months, but Carnival Cruise Line was not done there. They also shared that they were going to increase prices on specialty dining as well. Some of us we splurge, and we enjoy a specialty dining meal, maybe 1 or 2 per cruise. Prices are increasing on specialty dining as well. Again, not crazy increases this time, but we've seen increases over time the last 18 months. The popular restaurants, Chibang and Cucine del Capitano, they're going up $6 per person. They used to be $15, then they were $18 with the last change. Now they're going from $18 to $24 per person. Banzai Teppanyaki is going from $38 per person to $42 per person at dinner. And the steakhouse and Rudy's Sea Grill, they're not an escape from this price increase. They used to be $42, and Carnival said, we feel the need to raise it up $1. $1 increase from $42 to $43. Again, not a huge increase this time, but it has been the last 18 months as prices continue to go up. And let's just share this and be fair. It's not just Carnival Cruise Line that continues to increase prices and increase prices. It's across the industry, but many people feel that they're getting less and less. Steven Skinner put it best yesterday, that it feels like it's an amusement park. It feels like that you pay one set price to get into the park, to get onto the ship, and then anything you want to do on the ship costs extra. There is that feeling. It really is. Whereas used to, you paid your price and there really wasn't a ton of extra cost. You could do a lot for free, but we're starting to see, and you'll see even at the end of the show, something that Royal Caribbean is doing, just charging for every little thing. The nickel and diming sometimes gets old. What makes this more difficult news to accept is when cruise lines say we're going to increase prices on some things you enjoy, and then we're going to cut some things that you also enjoy. It doesn't make sense to me. If I'm paying more and you're asking me to pay more, I want at least the same offerings, if not something more, but that's not the way business works, does it? At the same time that Carnival Cruise Line is sharing they're raising these prices on these onboard amenities, they're also sharing that they are removing a popular dining choice by me and several of you islanders for a long time. We have woken up, islanders. We have gone to Lido Deck and we have made that fresh, made-to-order omelet. We've gone up, we've ordered that. We don't care. We'll wait the 10 minutes, sometimes 20 minutes that it is in line because we want that customized omelet. We've also gone to C-Day Brunch, where C-Day Brunch has also offered the same thing. You could order an omelet, order whatever you wanted in it. It's always been one of my favorite breakfast options on board, and Carnival Cruise Line is sharing that the customized portion of this made fresh omelet is now out. You cannot custom order your omelet. You want the spinach and the mushrooms and the onions and the peppers and all of it. You're not going to get that anymore. The made-to-order omelet, fresh omelet station is going to change on Lido Deck. They're still going to be freshly made, don't get me wrong. C-Day Brunch, they're still going to be cooked freshly made, but they're not customizable anymore. Instead, there's going to be options that you can choose from and include ham and cheese, vegetarian, egg whites, plain, and cheese omelets. So you're not going to be able to customize these omelets anymore. One of my favorite things about breakfast, really, because let's be honest, at home, I'm not getting the custom order omelet. I can't even flip the omelet. I can't do that. A lot of times when I make an omelet, it ends up as like a scrambled mess. I just scramble it all up and it's all mixed together. I enjoy the custom order omelet. To me, this is not a big deal. It does take away some of that freedom and flexibility that we have enjoyed, and now you have to choose one of these options. They will still cook them fresh for you, but it looks like what they're trying to do here is they're trying to make that line move quicker. Sometimes it is. It's a 20-minute wait. And if you have limited options, choose 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. They can cook them faster, they can output faster, and now they're more efficient. Let me ask you, Islanders, do you enjoy a customized made-to-order omelet? Have you ever ordered one on a cruise ship? Let us know in the comment section below. Are you okay with this change? This next story is difficult to share. It is gut-wrenching, but I have to share it. I've been meaning to the last day or two. It's difficult. Most of us are more trusting than we probably should be. All of us trust people on our daily life, people driving on the road, other vehicle motorists, pilots to get us from place to place. We trust crew members on cruise ships to take care of us. We allow them into our cabins while we're not there to clean everything around while our possessions are in there. We trust them to take care of us. We trust them to take care of our kiddos. And that was not the case recently on board a Celebrity Cruises Celebrity Silhouette ship sailing out of Miami, the November the 20th sailing. A family was sailing on board. The daughter, the girl, went to this youth program where kids go all the time. My kids go to these same youth programs. You check them in. You trust the crew members. There are cameras in these youth programs, but this girl, when she was picked up by her parents, she said, I was touched inappropriately. And of course, the parents pursued this as they should. And it was found out very, very quickly that a male crew member on board did indeed. He was accused of and admitted to touching this girl inappropriately. Whenever he was questioned, he said that he had done this at least 3 other times to 3 other kids. He'd been on board since August. He claimed that he was able to do so and hide his acts from youth center security because he knew where the cameras were at and he could go to certain locations and not be recorded. But this incident was definitely on camera. This the FBI is investigating this. The man has been charged even, but this is scary. Our children are our most valuable, important possessions. We trust our school teachers with them. We trust these crew members on cruise ships to take care of them. We find peace that there are cameras. We find peace that sometimes they give you a cell phone. They say, we will call you at any time if something goes wrong. We never think that this is going to happen. It really is scary. Celebrity Cruises is responding by saying this: they have zero tolerance for this kind of behavior. We reported this to law enforcement and terminated the crew member. We will continue to fully cooperate with authorities. Again, this action from this case is on camera, and this crew member has already admitted to at least 3 other situations taking place. I share it as difficult as it is, but I also understand that it's not the norm. It's not the norm that takes place on cruise ships. We trust, again, our kids, they're away from us all the time with school and activities and other things. We trust people. We think everything's going to be okay. This is not the norm. I keep trying to tell myself that because in 2 weeks, we will be on board a cruise ship. In 2 weeks, I plan to use the youth center services to watch my kids. But this makes it difficult. This is not the norm. What I want to see from Celebrity and other cruise lines across the industry is how do they take incidents like this and how do they grow and expand their capabilities and safety measures to protect our kiddos. I would love for Celebrity in the weeks and months ahead to say this happened. Video showed that this happened. Here's how we're going to make sure this doesn't happen again. It can't happen again. Our most heartfelt thoughts and prayers go out to this girl and her family. They were just trying to cruise. They trusted the youth center staff like a lot of us do. And then this took place. And the man who has now admitted to doing this to at least 4 total children, justice will be served for him. An awful situation, an awful story. We just hope that there's no other stories like this we have to share with you. Let's end the show today. We hinted at this earlier, talking about cruise ships as an amusement park, and you pay your fee, you walk in, and then you have to pay for all sorts of other things. We're going to share this with you as well. Royal Caribbean continues to share information regarding the Icon of the Seas, the offerings for the Icon of the Seas. And we're starting to see that some of these charges, which we expected for certain venues and activities, continue to add on. They continue to pile up. The Crown's Edge is a new feature, a new attraction that's going to be located in the Thrill Island neighborhood. There's going to be water parks, a tall drop slide, raft slides, all kinds of different things. But the Crown's Edge is one of those things where you have to get harnessed up. You've got to muster up the energy, the effort, the bravery to walk on these platforms that are way up above the water, that extend out even sometimes over the edge of the ship. It's a neat experience, and some people live for things like this. I don't know if I could do it, but one thing that kind of puts me out of, you know what, I don't want to do that is this. It's a 96-second activity that takes about 15 minutes to get suited up for, right? You've got to get ready for it. But the activity itself and walking on the platforms takes about 90 seconds. The price to do this is what gets me, though. The price to take part in this Crown's Edge adventure is $89.99. So $90 for 90 seconds. That's not a very good value proposition for me. I have other ways I want to spend my money, but I can guarantee you that this Crown's Edge adventure will be booked all the time. It will be booked. $90. There's a lot of ports of call where $90 will buy you an entire shore excursion that will last you the day. It will buy you that beach resort getaway. It will buy you a snorkeling activity or event. It will buy you different types of adventures that are 4 hours, 6 hours. I would rather spend my $90 that way. Would you spend $90 to do this new activity on board, or do you also see other value in using your money in different ways? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. As we wrap up the show today, Islanders, we hope you enjoyed it. Like this video if you did so. We can't wait to see your thoughts in the comment section below. We'll see you tomorrow right here on Island Time.